guys, I hope that you are okay today. We are going to be actually doing a walkthrough today of our Time Weldon family. So that is the cousins to the main family in our seasons Let's Play, the Time family. We did have a brief introduction with them in our previous video, so if you haven't gone to watch that yet, I will link it down below and in the top right hand corner as well for you to go and watch. But we're just going to have a little tour of their house, find out a little bit more about them, because they will actually be getting very involved with the storyline very soon. There are things that are baking below the surface and I'm very excited. Is that even a saying? Is baking below the surface even a thing? I don't know. I'm going to try and cut my cat out as much as possible because he is being quite annoying. It is currently 4:48 AM and I have been trying to record this for the past 2 hours and it's just not working, but we're gonna have a go. So let's have a little tour of the house. This is the main house. We've seen this kind of on the street as it is. The storyline is that it was actually 2 houses and the Time Weldons bought it just to kind of show off their wealth and be like, oh, our house is better than yours, it's better than everybody else's on the streets. But we didn't really have a nice look into the back, so we just have a nice little look. Now we've got a cute little barbecue deck area. We do have a pool there and we can see little, oops, wrong way around. Oh, there we go. We can see Holly there having a nice little dip in the pool with her feet and she's reading. Holly is actually a bookworm and she's outgoing. She is quite subdued compared to her sister. You know, she's quite the lovely one. She wants to be a writer when she grows up, so she does spend a lot of her time reading when she's not bullying her cousin, which is nice. And let's have a look at the rest of the garden. So there's lots and lots of flowers. Aviv, who is the mum, and Aya, who is obviously the mum to the Time family, are both actually budding florists. They love plants, they love doing everything, but obviously Aviv has to have a better garden than Kyra, obviously. So here she has all of the perfect plants. There are some that are not in season, that are still waiting to grow, but all of them are spliced. I did get these off of the gallery, is the word I'm looking for. I did get these all off of the gallery. When I was going through the gallery to find the perfect plants, I found some. If I can remember what one it was, I will link it down below, but if not, I just typed in seasons plants and I found it. If we come through here, this is our inside greenhouse. We have Aviv in there just doing some gardening. I want to show you, I do love this little feature. I made it into kind of a feature wall. I can kind of imagine water dripping down. It wouldn't make any sense, but we're just going to pretend that there is water kind of dripping down the middle wall of this area. But it is so pretty, and look at it, look at the different colours. I don't think this changes. No, I was going to say this does not change with the seasons. It would be very cool if it did though. And then we'll go through to here. So this is the living room. There's not a lot to say in this living room. Obviously they've got the best of the best in terms of a marble and stone fireplace, the best TV that you can get, but everything else is kind of empty. You know, anything that is out and on show, I suppose, is the most expensive item that they can get, but there isn't a lot of the stuff, and there is reasons for that as well. We have a little toilet in here. It's just a plain old toilet. This is the guest toilet though, so obviously it has to be very pretty and very clean and very sparkly. Nice colours. I do enjoy the colours of this one. And then we're going to come through here. So this is the main office. This is Robin. We kind of met him last time. Robin is a snob. He is ambitious and he is also materialistic. He is part of the criminal career. So at the moment he is just doing some web work. We can assume he's on the deep web doing things. It's very dark. But he's not going to be doing it. It's very naughty. These are just some antique letters that they got from the antique store when Aviv... I didn't say what Aviv was, did I? She is a snob, she is outgoing, and she is also an art lover. She used to own her own gallery, but Robin told her to quit her job because they would have had to have paid less tax if she quit her job. So she had to quit owning her own art gallery just to be a stay-at-home mum looking after the garden. It's spending all of her time drinking and going to lunches and doing all of those kind of things. You know the type. And here we have a little kitchen. It's just tucked away in there. The main area is obviously the dining room. That's where they'll spend most of their time doing things. In here is just a wet room. No one's really meant to go into this room, so it's quite messy, it's quite cluttered, it's filled with shoes, and there should be coats hanging in here, but there are not right now. And we just have a little washing area in here so they can wash their clothes. They can't, surprisingly, hello kitten, they cannot afford a maid, which surprises even me. I would assume that they could, but nope, because there are some dark secrets behind this family. And this is just another bathroom in here, just some purple and some green themed, just cash, just nice. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? And I do enjoy this what would we call it, hallway porch area quite a bit. There's some windows inside just because, you know, why not. We have some succulents that I can only assume Aviv herself has actually harvested and put there, and in there is just a little closet in that little room where you can see the oh, we're in a bathroom. Let's go upstairs and down the hallway. Here we have a little hallway area. Everything is just orange and grey. I love these rugs. I still use this rug so much. Go into the bedroom of the daughter. Hello. So this is actually Holly's room, so the more subdued one, the one that is a little bit of a bookworm. So she does, or she should, I don't think I put a bookcase in. Whoops. She was meant to have a bookcase, but I forgot to put it in. But she likes greens, everything's kind of neutral toned. She copied her sister by having these fairy lights in, which is very, very cheeky. And here we have a little map of the area as well. I can imagine they have a lake house there that they go to occasionally, and so she's just got a little map of it. She's got all of her toiletries on the side as well. Is that really cute? Oop. And then this here is Ray's room. Ray really wants to be a social media mogul. She wants to have an Instagram account. She has an Instagram account, a Simstagram account, sorry, now. She has quite a few thousand followers on there, but she wants to be even more famous. That's all she wants to do when she's older. She's constantly in front of the mirror, constantly just primping herself and priming herself, and just that kind of girl. But you know how it is. Oh gosh, that's very quick. In here we have a games room. None of them really play games. None of the girls play games, none of the family play games, but they do have this games room just to show off. The biggest TV, which I did bring down from the ceiling, but it looks like it's gone back up. Obviously we have a little foosball table that the girls do occasionally play. If they bring some boys over, they'll play that, you know. They'll do that. And then in here we have our own personal sauna in here, which is obviously when they take people on a house tour, the first place they take people, because they like to show it off and show off all the money they have with this little sauna area and the massage table. And they like to get a masseuse every now and then. They never tell everybody exactly how many times they get one, but every now and then they do. And then this is Robin and Aviv's room. It's very plain, very bright, but very plain in terms of furniture. There's not a lot of furniture. They don't really have anything on the sides. You know, they actually spend most of their money and their luxuries on their two girls. And in the places that people are going to see, a lot of the stuff, you know, that people aren't going to see, like the bathroom, for example. You know, they do have the best bathroom suites, but there's not a lot in here. Not really. We do also have, let me just speed on down this hallway. We also have a little guest bathroom in here, a little family bathroom, I suppose. But this is also the guest bathroom. Just a little toilet in the corner, tucked away, so you can look outside whilst you go for a poop. Poop it outside. And shower and a mirror as well there. And then we have another room through here, and this is the guest room. No one ever comes round. No one ever stays in their house. Don't actually let people stay in their house, but they do have this, you know, for the purposes of showing off if somebody does come round at any point. But yeah, that's their house. There isn't actually a lot to it. It's a lot bigger on the outside. It shows off a bit more than you know what it actually has. But that is also the family. We have Robin, Aviv, and Ray, and Holly. Sorry, as well. Holly is the subdued one. I keep on forgetting her, just like everybody else does. But I do love this house. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love building it. It took me about 3 hours to build it, something like that. It wasn't long at all. But I will put it up on the gallery. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will put some nice little screenshots of the house after this, and some screenshots of the family as well, so you can get a closer look at those. And I will speak to you all later. Thank you so much. I love you. Goodbye now. Bye bye.